Dear friends, today I will be discussing a very important topic, that is the benefit of taking water and how it helps in prevention of various diseases. Now water everyone is taking along with food or in empty stomachs, and at least 8 to 10 glasses of water should be taken per day, and it helps so many benefits of our health system. Now we will try to discuss today how taking simply water many diseases can be prevented and many diseases can be cured also. So thus before that we should know what are the functions of taking water and what is the role of this water in our maintaining our normal health. So first of all, or number one is that regular intake of water helps in formation of various synovial fluid, which helps in working of joints and lubricating the joints. So water is responsible directly or indirectly for normal joint functions, as it is responsible for production of synovial fluid, which helps in proper movement of the joints. Thus, it will play important role in prevention of joint diseases and arthritis and various autoimmune disorder also. Water also helps in formation of saliva and mucus. So this saliva, all of you know, it is made of about 99% is water. Similarly, mucus also, it contains majority part of is water. So water plays in formation of saliva and mucus also. It is also responsible for formation of blood, because majority of the blood, that is plasma, is nothing but water. 98 to 99% of plasma is water only, and remaining are solid substance or organic or inorganic. So water also helps in formation of blood, because it is responsible for the volume of the blood, and thus it helps in proper circulation, maintenance of blood pressure, and thus it also helps in prevention of hypertension also, maintaining normal blood pressure also, and hypotension also. Both it helps in prevention of hypotension and hypertension, because it helps in proper circulation and helps in maintenance of normal blood pressure. Besides that, it also helps in maintaining the proper skin health and prevents the wrinkling of the skin or skin wrinkling. So skin wrinkling occurs because of dehydration or even in aging also. So regular intake of water prevent or boost skin health, as well as it also helps in maintaining the beauty of the skin and prevent the wrinkling of the skin, and thus it prevents the skin aging. Another important function of water is that it helps in maintaining normal body temperature. So all of you know thermoregulation is very important role, and various neurological centers is playing important role, but main important role is water, because it is the water that circulate through the body, and it distribute the excessive heat that is produced in the body, or it is responsible for sweating also, and through sweat also the latent heat will go out. So directly or indirectly the water plays important role in thermoregulation and body temperature maintenance. Another important mechanism is that it helps in formation of CSF, which plays important role in equilibrium the weight of brain and spinal cord, or CSF gives cushion to the brain and spinal cord. Thus it helps in directly or indirectly the cushion effect to brain and spinal cord. Another important effect of water is that it also responsible for maintenance of normal gastrointestinal physiology. So what is the function of water? It prevents constipation or acidity. So it flushes out the extra acid produced by the uh, stomach cells or GI cells, and prevent the heartburn or rise of change in pH. So it prevents the acidity, heartburn, gastric burn, GERD, and it also prevents constipation. So it helps in proper maintenance of normal gastrointestinal physiology. Another important function of water is that it is responsible for formation of urine, which is nothing but which helps in excretion of very waste products and unnecessary toxic substance from the body. So it is through water only that kidneys, of course, kidney plays important role in excretion, but the medium is water only, and water is responsible for excretion of toxic substance and various waste products from the body. So directly or indirectly, it is the through water only that kidney is trying to filter out the toxic substance and waste products from the body. Another important mechanism is that it also prevents proper renal blood flow and prevents kidney damage, because proper blood flow is very much important. Proper fluid supply to the kidney is very much important. Kidney will be damaged or kidney will be injured if there is severe dehydration for a long time. So that's why proper blood flow and proper fluid supply to the kidney is very much important, as it prevents kidney damage, and kidney cannot tolerate dehydration for a long time. So we should take water and keep ourselves hydrated in order to prevent kidney disorder in future. Another important method or mechanism by which water helps is that it helps in losing weight. For those subjects who are doing regular exercise, for them, or they want to, and those who are doing some anti-obesity management program, for them they must include water therapy or taking water. They should increase the water intake, because water will always helps in losing weight and helps in obesity management. Water also helps in prevention of various kidney problems like urinary tract infection and kidney stones. Kidney stones occurs because of infection or because of deposition of various crystals like calcium carbonate crystals or cystine crystals, or other because of infection mixed stones may be there. So this is because of infection and lack of fluid intake. So that's why those persons who are taking regular amount, high amount of water or normal amount of water regularly in day-to-day life activity, their chance of kidney stone formation is very much less. At the same time, the chance of UTI is also very less. So the role of water in prevention of kidney stones and urinary tract infection is very much important. Another important mechanism is that, or method by which water is beneficial to our body, is that it helps in nutrition absorption, because many nutrition remain dissolved in water like vitamin, minerals, sugar. So all are dissolved in water. So it helps in nutrition absorption and which plays important role in metabolism also. It also helps in digestion and GI physiology that I already told. Beside that, it also decreases the risk of bladder infection and cystitis, because if there is any presence of any infection in the urinary tract, the water will flush it out through urine. So it prevents the deposition of toxins, deposition of infection, virus, bacteria on the urinary tract, and prevents the chance of getting urinary tract infection. So that's why those persons who are suffering from kidney stone or urinary tract infection, they are always advised to take more amount of water, as water can prevent these problems. It also boosts our energy, vitality, and remove fatigue. So regular amount of water, normal amount of water is very much important, as it makes a person more energetic, increase the athletic endurance. At the same time, it also increases the work power also, work capacity also, and also it increases the decrease the chance of getting fatigue. So it removes the fatigueness from our body. So regular hydrotherapy or water therapy is very much important, as it helps in maintaining normal energy, vitality, and free ourselves from fatigue. It also found to be very much important for brain. In brain, it is responsible for increasing the cognitive function. So in brain, it helps in increasing memory. It will increase the cognitive function of brain. It will increase the concentration. It will elevate the mood of a particular person. And the mechanism by which it is doing is it increases the blood flow to the brain and decrease the effect of stress on the brain. So in brain, it has significant effect is there for those persons who are doing water therapy. Regular intake of water increase the blood flow to the brain, and thus various parts of brain are activated, and there it will increase the concentration. It will make a person more alert. At the same time, it will increase the memory, and it prevents dementia and increases the overall cognitive function of brain. So for brain, it is very much important. At the same time, it will also responsible for elevation of our mood. or it will prevent depression and anxiety. At the same time, water therapy also prevents stress. So, along with physical exercise, yoga, meditation, we should take proper amount of water as a part of stress management, because water is responsible for relieving ourselves from stress or distressing ourselves. So it is one of the important method by which it helps in our maintenance of our normal health. Besides that, it also responsible for prevention of dehydration. All of you know dehydration means lack of uh, body water. It occurs because of excessive loss through diarrhea or vomiting or sweating, or because of any cause which leads to fluid loss from our body, and dehydration may be because of that. And dehydration may lead to brain injury, it may lead to kidney failure, it may lead to seizure or epileptic fits if not maintained. So dehydration can be life threatening if it is not treated. So water therapy prevents dehydration, and thus it is very beneficial to maintain our normal health. There are some other functions of water therapy, like it also helps in detoxifying of our body. Regular amount of water, if it enters our body, it is responsible for flushing out all the toxin and unwanted substance from the body, and thus it helps in detoxification of our body. Another important mechanism is that it helps in lowering our stress, I already told, and at the same time it lowers the depression and prevents anxiety and elevates the mood and makes a person more happy. So water therapy is very much beneficial for psychiatric patient also, or those persons who are having neuropsychiatric manifestation. Another important mechanism is that water prevents hangovers. There is another important mechanism that especially those persons who take regular alcohols, or after bouts of taking alcohol, then individual may go into a stage of hangover, and next day early morning, if the hangover can be relieved if a same person take lots of water. So hangover following alcoholism can be treated with water therapy also. Another important method or effect or beneficial effect that water therapy exerts is that it helps in boosting our immune system. It helps in boosting our immune system, and because it helps in increase the blood flow, and it supply the blood to various cells of the body, and thus it boosts up the immune cells of our body. Another important mechanism is that it also prevents backaches. If the patients are suffering from chronic ache because of sciatica pain or because spinal cord dislocation, they are suffering from any chronic pain, and if they take regular amount of water, then their chronic pain may be suppressed. Regular amount of water also prevents bad smell from someone's mouth. So water is responsible for removing the uh, bad smell from the mouth, and it also maintains proper and good oral hygiene also. It also increases the physical endurance or athletic endurance of a person, and especially even after exercise, it is advisable to take lots of water, because it will prevent the water loss because of sweating. So exercise especially needs water, and athletes always prefer water after doing intense exercise or strenuous exercise. Regular water therapy also responsible for maintaining our normal health of heart also. So it also keeps our cardiovascular system fit and stable, and hemodynamic stable, and thus it helps in maintenance of our normal health of the heart. Another important function of water therapy is that it also prevents the risk of development of various cancer, like cancer, CA colon, CA rectum, and colorectal carcinoma. So water therapy also prevents the excretion of various toxins or carcinogens from our body, or whatever toxic substance that enter the body, and thus it prevents the risk of getting cancers, and thus it prevents various cancers like colorectal carcinoma, colon cancer, rectum cancer, bladder cancer, and so on. Now today, lastly, we try to list various diseases which can be cured or prevented by taking regular water therapy or taking regular normal amount of water. So what are those diseases which can be prevented? Number one is constipation, All of you know water is very much important for maintaining our normal GI physiology, and without water, the stool or digestion cannot work properly, and thus it is also responsible for water is also responsible for softening of the stool, and that's why uh, when the person is dehydrated or not taking water for longer time, the chance of constipation is very much high. So it helps in prevention of constipation, which is one of the important GI complication or gastrointestinal problem. Next important disease which can be prevented by taking water is kidney stones. Now kidney stones actually, it may be because of some infection, or it may be because of some formation of some crystals, which may be because of cystine or calcium carbonate on various substances. So kidney stones actually form if the output of water or urine formation is less, or those person who are taking less amount of water. So proper regular amount of water, or those who are undergoing water therapy, their chance of getting kidney stone is very much less. So regular water therapy also decrease the risk of getting kidney stones, or it can be used for treating kidney stone also. So water can be a therapeutic measure or advised for those patients who are having kidney stones. It also prevents exercise induced asthma. It also prevents urinary tract infection. I have already explained it is responsible for flushing out the infection and toxins treated by the bacteria at the lower urinary tract. So thus it helps in prevention of urinary tract infection. It also helps in prevention of hypertension. So regular amount of water is responsible for maintaining normal blood pressure and proper health of the heart. So those person who are having hypertension, or those who are having water therapy, they have a less risk of getting hypertension in future. Another important mechanism or disease which regular water intake prevents is obesity. All of you know obesity is responsible for excessive fat accumulation, and which is because of overeating or physical inactivity. So water actually is a substance of 0 calorie, and once a person takes lots of water, is decrease the craving for junk foods and other foods, and it also responsible for satiation, or helps in uh, balancing our satiety center, or and that's why it also further stimulate the intake of high calorie foods. Besides, it also helps in prevention of various cancers like colorectal carcinoma, CA bladder, CA breast, and so and so. So at last I want to discuss that these are the list of disease which may be prevented by water. Number one is constipation. Water therapy can lead to prevention of constipation. It can help in prevention of kidney stones. It can also prevent exercise induced asthma. It can prevent urinary tract infection. It can prevent hypertension. It can prevent obesity, and prevents weight gain, and thus it helps in preventing obesity related complication. It also prevent dehydration and its complication. It also protects against various cancers also, like cancer bladder, then CA breast, and colorectal carcinoma. And it also helps in the progression of fever also. Person who are suffering from fever, they can take water, and water helps in thermoregulation, and thus it helps in keeping the or lowering the temperature also. Thus it has so many functions water. Beside it, according to recent studies, water also helps in prevention of headaches, as it has some anti-migraine therapeutic measure. It also helps in prevention of migraine pain. So water also plays very much role in prevention of headache and treatment of migraine also. So so it helps in prevention of various diseases, and also decreases the risk of many critical diseases also. So all of you should increase the intake of water depending on the situation. If a person is dehydrated, he should take more amount of water. A person should increase the water intake in hot atmosphere. A person should increase the water intake if he is suffering from kidney stone. If a person is having fever, he can increase his water intake. If a person is suffering from any infection, it can increase the water intake, and at least 8 to 10 glass of water should be taken per day for a normal healthy adults. And water intake is very much important, and early morning 2 glass of water in empty stomach may be very much beneficial according to some researches done in various parts of world. So water therapy is one of the important therapy, or it is also known as hydrotherapy, and this is very much important, and as it prevents risk of various diseases, and it can even prevent critical disease like cancer bladder, breast carcinoma, even colorectal cancer also. So all of you, please take water and be happy, as water is also responsible for maintaining of our mood also. Thank you very much.